Oh, right, no recording. Oh well. Think it's funny and gives you something to yell about? Alright then. I just meant the score is, the score just keeps going up for it. Only, okay. I don't think the bot should be on the, all-time leaderboard, that's all. Also, yeah, it counts the entire stream. Oh yeah, everyone welcome back. Back with Fancy Bird P. We opened a door. And, things are getting a little, extra Lovecraftian outside, but that's okay. Swagger P. It's his stage name. Oh, hopefully I can remember how to... where I'm supposed to be going on this. Oh, hi. Okay, so I have no idea who this guy is, so I'm guessing this is the correct way to go. Inordinate levels of swag. It is true. My light attack staggered that man. I didn't capitalize on it, but it was cool. X gonna give it to you. Oh, you got the first major boss of 9 Souls? No joke, took a different route than I did? That's pretty cool. I guess it is like, Mega Man X. Oh, what's the Lanterners like? I haven't heard of that one. Dude reminds you of Mr. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he definitely has that vibe, right? Egg's gonna give it to you. It ended up being a harder route, though. Now you're gonna make me feel bad about taking the route I took. Not really, don't worry about it. Oh, jeez. Not too difficult, but an easy game up. I'm legitimately pretty excited to get back to 9 Souls. Oh, Lanterners in Bloodborne. So there's my mistake. I don't know how to read. Do you want to become a workshop technician? No other city in the world today has been receiving more attention than Krot, the city of puppets. Back when the almighty V visited, it was still just a fishing village. It has undergone a brilliant change in the past 30 years, spurred by Krot's puppet industry. Puppets made in Krot's workshops are known for using new technology that is on a different level from their competitors. The workshop puppets are intricate like humans, and they perform their master's orders so naturally, people wonder if they have souls. Many competitors try to replicate the workshop's special mechanical hearts, only to fail and prove the understanding gap between their capabilities. The monopoly on the special Power Stone Ergo and the skills to optimize its efficiency, those are what give Krot's workshop its edge. That's good for them. Yeah, I swear when I read it... Sorry, I just looked over to see those two chats next to each other. Oh! Is that the badger you brought? Welcome. Okay, this guy isn't gonna let me hit him with the hammer. Well, an eye for an eye, as they say. Now we're both dead. How are you, Badger? Welcome. This isn't the right way. Pretty good? That's great to hear. The street flows with a confluence of violence. It sure does. That guy's definitely easier than I'm making him. That's alright. We're still warming up in Liza P over here. Belmont, hi. You missed Castlevania. I'm sorry I begged you for help at some point. Oh no, are you okay? It's alright, we got through it as a team. Well, yeah, as in ZZZ, but... Passed out implies a certain level of suddenness that might not be what you wanted. I do feel a little bad about these guys. They have an energy of just standing there minding their own business. Badger's the coolest badger on this side of the pond. We're lucky to have them, then. I believe they'd be our first badger. think I've mostly heard of badgers being generally chill, ironically. Well, guess that's part of the wall. Man, this guy needs some Prilosec. That's the heartburn one, right? Usually are chill. The honey variety does whatever they want to. I thought they were... I suppose. And Orlando Archers. Man, I super need to play Dark Souls. Then I can understand what that is. I only know about Anne Orlando from hearing Egg mention it. Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna antagonize a honey badger. You think this guy's okay? Walker of Illusions, huh? I think I'm getting the hang of the hammer. Okay, well, one of them is still targeted. But also has, like, an enemy health bar. I promise to read back on chat in a minute. I can only, like, skim. I just walked in here. To be fair, she gave warning. Well. Sorry, I had the worst time coughing the entire world. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm sorry. One of those got caught before I could switch off the mic. Need to get around to Dark Souls 1 eventually. Thank you for the pats, it helps. This one changed your views on video game in general. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is literally Mjolnir. It's the Coil Mjolnir, according to the game. Okay. So I've played a little bit of the third one. I got upset because I couldn't just put Balnir, Oh, Suri would love that. I got upset because I couldn't just play co-op Dark Souls the whole way through. I liked Elden Ring, though. Elden Rings. I am a proponent, honestly, of difficulty sliders in Dark Souls. For the reason of not everyone got time for that. You got haveled. Oh, well, I was combo locked, but it apparently worked out. F is completely optional. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna write a bad review about it or whatever. Yeah, nice proper co-op. Because, okay, so here's my additional hot take on action RPGs like Dark Souls. I didn't mean to shoot that additional one. There kind of is a difficulty slider, and it's called overleveling. There's a shortcut I could have taken to get back up here. But the problem with overleveling is it just takes a lot of time. So I'm just saying, why not cut out the middleman? Yeah. I don't like to grind just to grind either. Okay, I'm doing worse better? Worse. This is probably an optional boss, by the way. Probably. Yeah, I like the idea that you can get experience even from failed attempts. That is actually a pretty good point. I was gonna say a but actually that's just a really good point. It's like in the original Armored Core, actually. There's a failure state in the game. Because if you fail a mission, you still have to pay expenditures, but you don't get any payment. So you can actually go bankrupt in the first Armored Core game. And if that happens to you, you get a fancy cutscene where they sell your body to science and do horrible experiments on you, which give you power-ups, so your next run is stronger. Wait! KK, I think I know exactly the motorcycle game you're talking about. I hated it, but I played it all the time. Okay, here it is. I found the ladder. You could, yeah. You could fall off your bike, right? I remember you built your bike part by part. And the reason I remember is because you could leave out the muffler just to make your bike super loud. I was way too young to appreciate it. I don't know if it's actually good. You and Badger are in voice chat watching me like a cute movie. I support that. Since you're there, Yuki, I assume you're saying only nice things. I might have to switch weapons for her. I might be a little too slow. Or just light attack. Oh, Phantasy Star? I think I kind of missed out on that one. But definitely heard a lot about it. Close. Okay, that did damage. I was a little paranoid that it wouldn't. Uh-oh. There was a lag spike. Dude, that one was closer. It was like the scale so much higher. Yeah. I really just need to get out of the habit that I've been in of spamming heavy attacks, because the light attack is honestly fine. Phantasy Star... I think I know which one that one is. It's like kind of the fake top-down, right? And it's a turn-based RPG? I think the subplot involves going to space the mid to late game. Not the subplot, the plot in general. I think I mostly know it from like a, Okay, there was this game I could not figure out. I want to call it Raiden, the Immortal, or something like that. You had a wide brim hat and 2 swords. And it was very much, my parents' game that I would play and just not be able to do anything in. Please no. I did so well last time. Shoot. Bushido blade? No, I don't think so. It had a real wrinkly man. Just a real wrinkly face is the front. Looney Tunes game. We had a Tiny Toons game on the Genesis, I think. It was actually pretty bad. We had a Taz game for the PS1. Oh, yeah, we were talking about Genesis, Nini. You play as the blue Tiny Toon. Bugs. No, not Bugs. That's the gray one. That's the normal one. Buster. That's the one. We could also give up on Brain Lady if we want to. It is an option. I don't believe this is progression. Oh, you're actually following through and giving it a shot again? Okay. What about jump attacks? There's no jump attacks. I can't... Well, I can jump. Actually, are there jump attacks? Second Samurai? First Samurai, Samurai Showdown? I'm gonna quickly look up what the... if I can find the game. I'm only gonna take a second. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. All I keep getting is people theorizing about Mortal Kombat, trying to figure out if Raiden is immortal. He definitely has a Kung Lao hat, though. I'm gonna have to find him after the stream, just so I can prove I'm not making it up. The whole game was extremely, like, edgy as well. I guess you'd call it a very gothic art style. Okay, I might actually have to switch back. I forgot I can actually do that at any time, too. Okay. Smite. It was a platformer. The hammer convinced you. She really is smiting my meat, as they would say in old cookbooks. Yeah, we took apart the other thing. We got the sickle, though. Smite... What? What? I kind of thought it was you. I guess it was someone else. Pointed out that in a video, apparently smite comes from, the word to... Oh, wait, no, you know what? It was, it was actually not even my stream. Smite apparently originally meant to cut. Apparently in old cookbooks, they would instruct you to smite your meat thusly into strips or chunks or something. Sorry in my head it happened. It happened here, but it absolutely happened in a 6016 stream, actually, now that I recall. Are you sure they weren't talking about tenderizing? I'm not. Because I definitely thought, Smite was more of... Honestly, I thought... Shoot. I thought Smite always had, like, divine connotations to it. I always thought it was, like, exclusively for acts of nature or divinity. Yeah. That's definitely where it's used mostly. These days, at least. It's because I switched off. I put hammer in the title. I'm being punished for switching off a hammer. Yeah, I always thought of it as like a synonym for struck, rather than thing cutting. Yeah, that's pretty true. About learning to read. Surrey, one of Surrey's favorite fun facts is people say that literacy rates used to be super low. But actually, there was a significant time period where if you couldn't read Latin, you weren't considered literate. And people could read and write in, you know, that time period's version of English just fine. They'd write signs and notes to each other. But it wasn't as fancy as the upper class would like. There we go. Siri's coming in to spit the straight facts. Okay. No, you know what? I'm gonna try 1 or 2 more times with the pickaxe. Links don't work in chat, unfortunately. I'm going to have to attempt to modify that. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to figure out how exactly I want to modify it, because people keep coming in here. And by people, I mean bots. Bots keep coming in here, trying to sell other bots. Kinsidon. Did I just completely misremember the name? No. My deepest apologies. The entire game was like black, if I remember right. It took place mostly in an abyss. Did I actually make that weapon? I did, thank goodness. Oh no, it was it's a game from the 90s, probably, on the Sega Genesis. Sorry, I was on my phone and I got distracted. I'll actually just have to look it up, after stream and tell everyone what it was. All I remember is you play as a guy. I thought his name was Raiden, but maybe not. And he's immortal, but that's bad. He's cursed with immortality. He wants to stop being, I think. Or maybe he's immortal but bound to service, you know, like Knight Rider. Do I mean Ghost Rider? Did I say Knight Rider? Because I meant Ghost Rider. Well, cops are bound to service, right? Oh, what are you... Okay. We've seen that tactic before. Allison, pro Souls-like player? Thank you for the encouragement. I mean, technically, thanks to you guys. That doesn't make me good at it. No, 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 no. Found a game called The Immortal. That seems to be more of a Diablo-style game. I'm sorry for accidentally giving you a quest. Wait, was his name Kane? Oh, hey, by the way, if you search for Kane Genesis, it doesn't think you're looking for a Genesis game. Makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna try like one, maybe two more times. And then we'll actually try doing something else. This is why you don't stand underneath the ergo ducts. I have to beat her? Oh. If I have to. Jeez, they're coming in. I just need to keep my stance wide. Keep my body lowered. And not get super greedy just because I see a low health bar. That's what kept getting me in like half the times in Ender Lilies. Shakant, that's it. That's it. I don't even need to see any part of it. That's actually the title. Shoot. I don't think telling me I have to beat the boss is backseating. Well, I played it and I don't know it. All I could manage to do is run around in the hub world. I'm sorry that was so much more painful than it had to be. Mostly because I couldn't remember the name at all. No, it's absolutely it. As soon as you said the name. Yeah, it's just a really big buckly hat. I got my one ergo back. Buckle. Okay. We can come back to her. Maybe. Maybe actually... Maybe Yuki was right. Maybe I do have to beat the boss. I'm sorry I exhausted you into starvation. Don't buckle under the pressure. I'm buckling. Going back to hammer. I should have never betrayed it. I'm going to do the responsible thing. And because I'm insisting on going back in here, I'm just gonna make sure the break doesn't happen. Name's Knuckle, you don't buckle. Gonna flex my knuckles. Unsunk chuckle buckle. Oh, I got her. Look at how much damage that does. Okay. I gotta hit her with a wind up. Not anymore. Never mind. Where's the kaboom? You're mad at your regular D&D group? It's more likely than you think. Oh, and it's over scheduling conflicts? I can't imagine. Well, not scheduling conflicts, just like scheduling notification. You don't even know if there is a conflict. That was greedy and dumb. Yeah, coasting is just worse than canceling. And the worst part is half the time it's like, oh yeah, I totally forgot a game even happened. And it's like, man, I have been working on this all week. Not like I've been through this kind of thing personally. Healthy Fae intrigue plot. I like some Fae intrigue. I'm learning. Now that I know she is an optional, I have to do this. I think she is an optional. As a matter of fact, that might be where I'm supposed to go right there. I like an intriguing Fae as well. It's risky, but I'm gonna go one more before break. I'm acting like it matters, since I'm not recording. It's not like the brakes are automatically splitting up my VODs anymore. I'm gonna have to edit this either way. I would never edit a video. And no one can make me do it. They get brakes cut out, and that's it. Wait, did that happen to you in real life? The tree... I'm sorry, I got distracted. Chose to take a leak, decided the tree represented a Silent Fae contract, and threw some treants at them. That's beautiful. No, it's because, the ending of the story is completely different. But Suri just found a skit with the same premise. Where one player just decided to bring everything to a screeching halt because it's like, wait, hold on, I'm not immersed anymore. Yeah, why not? It's a good enough reason as anything else. I do have to go to break, unfortunately, so, everyone have a... Okay, Suri and I are going into hiding. Apparently he's played Postal too. We didn't play it in New Zealand. Also, welcome back, everyone. So I'm back in the hotel because I realized I got a lot of dim ergo chunks. Or... ergo chunks in general. So I'm not assuming that I'm exactly one level off of beating that boss, but it can't hurt, right? The game was banned by the Australian Classification Board, but the ban was quietly lifted in October 2013. Sorry, when did you play Postal 2?
Before 2013.
You know the mic's on, right? So, for 2013. I didn't know I married a bad boy. You're driving them insane.
Whatever choice you make. Whatever choice you make.
I'm gonna level up motivity. It's definitely damage. All shuckle muffins. If I had a necklace that would allow me to say sit. That's a very dangerous necklace for Suri. What if he's very high off the ground? I think I wouldn't wear it. I can't be trusted. Besides, if people won't sit of their own free will, why am I even telling them to do it? You don't care what stream you're in when they have any family in chat, you're so hype. Yeah, I don't really think about it a lot, but I guess Suri is family. I mean, literally. I know it's Inuyasha. I'm just saying, if it needs to be magically enforced, it's not the kind of pet I want to have. I'm gonna do slightly more damage this time. Are you ready for that? Technically, I think the mother-in-law still watches too. But I don't think she reads chat, and thank goodness for that. Avert your eyes, I want to stay in the well. Got her. No, let me crit. Let me crit, I earned it. No, you monster! I thought you guys were a legit tag team, not a cheaty tag team like... most of them. Pretty deadly, but I like them anyway. Real tag teams, one sits outside the ring. That's not what I've seen. That face. Oh no. Someone noticed my the face I make when I drink sometimes. I don't even know what happened. And I guess, like, more normal streamers have to deal with this too. Sorry, I thought I saw someone, doing something over there. But I hate going through a bot or whatever to split it up. Or even just to think of a name for it. And I just catch myself making like a really weird and dumb face, which I shouldn't have to deal with. I should honestly allow links for VIPs and make some people VIPs. I've been worried about VIPing people though, because I'm concerned about how the non-VIPs will take it. That would give some people link rights. Actually, I could allow links for a certain follow age. No, maybe I still wouldn't want to do that though. Choices of expression. Oh no. Rat's out of the bag, folks. He doesn't have to know. Just because you're watching a Mirrored on stream doesn't mean that you're a Mirrored yourself. On the internet, no one has to know you're a rat. People relatively active. Maybe subbers. A lot of people, though, are subbers. I actually don't have any control over that. I appreciate it so much. But where I currently stand, with my follower size and subscriber size, they're really close. Like, closer than you'd expect. Thank you, KK. Because I think I'm at like 71 now. So over a third of people who follow me are also subscribed. Which means, yeah, I feel really silly running an ad, but I'm not sure how to turn it off, and also I like the break. Yeah, the breaks actually help a lot. Not gonna lie. So it's nice just having an excuse for him. And most people wouldn't care to not have it. No, it will not always be like this. I'm legitimately a little worried that I got a little big for my britches right away. But it has been great so far. I'll just have to look into it to only allow certain domains, I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna focus in on her. Balance is the key. It's not going great. I need to actually get a straw in the way. Grand illusions, a few contusions. Little confusion, in conclusion, boss's fusion. Maybe I should have used the boss. Do I have any throwables? Well, let me not get hit by that guy again. Contusions is a great idea. Yeah, Shakespeare did it. That's how English is supposed to function. If people understand you, you did it correctly. If I could learn... Okay, so that's a problem with the items. If I could learn how to perfect parry the rage attack, it would help a ton. How long ago was that? It was, just after the break, I think. I'm actually doing better with the hammer. It does so much damage. It does actually an unreasonable amount of damage. Free hammer. BBC coming up with rhymes. It's a valuable service that you offer. Okay, she's dealt with. I can see alright. Is it a little dark on stream? Because I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to fix it, but I'll try. If that's the case. Please don't kill me. I've come so far. That's okay. Even if I miss, it gives me a buff. That's just, it's not the settings? Yeah, it's just the environment. Okay, just making sure. Okay, that was the one. We're hammer users now. Legitimate. Oh, thank you. Victor... No, sorry, I was not looking. Victor could not be completed. May she become the owner of the truly complete elixir. Is this like a Phyrexian kind of completed, or... Unga Supreme? I'll take that as a compliment. Well, this is where we die.
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through airgo. An interesting
Oh, jeez.
trick. Quite the performance, Papa Geppetto. But your lies will be useless in the new world.
Not my lies, that's my, like, whole thing.
But you are worth studying.
What could it be? The Stargazer isn't transmitting, and I'm not sure why. Ah, this was a bust, pal. Let's get back to the hotel, quickly. You know, walking works. Let's walk.
We can't fast travel. Well-spoken barbarian. I do prefer a wise barbarian. I'm a big fan of what's become of barbarians in recent years. Yeah, we always mean barbarian in the D&D sense, not the, I My favorite thing is the transformation where they actually get, like... I don't know where I was going with that. But in mechanics, barbarians aren't even represented as super dumb anymore. They're spiritual now. That's what it is. Not the Roman sense. Fuck the Romans, man. Ancient Romans. Not like modern Italians. That's your favorite sitcom? Fuck the Romans.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go.
My springs are so tight. Oh, modern Italians. Yeah, that does make a better sitcom title. Oh, I fought this guy before. I first tried this guy on stream, so... He just got a couple more noodles now. Okay. I just sprung it in your pocket, or you just happy to see me? These springs are the tightest after seeing that thing especially, I'm sure. Oh, oh, it's beautiful. Demon Souls into... Uh-oh. Dark Souls tutorial. This was the tutorial boss for this game. At one time. He's cheating. I can't get at his crit spot. Life finds a way. Yuki has me paranoid now. I keep looking at myself in the capture whenever I take a drink. I'm gonna need an actual invisible crazy straw. He makes fun of me off stream for my gamer face, which is when my eyes roll back in my head. Can't control it, it just happens when I'm focused and looking towards the bottom of the screen. Seen the gamer face. No one seems to mind, thankfully. That's great. Just ice cream containers, huh? I mean, I guess I'd ask if he was alright. Because I assume he had some kind of an accident with the ice cream containers. Yeah, so you made the joke that when I do that, it's because I'm looking at little monitors inside my eyelids. I would never cheat with tiny LCDs in my eyelids. When I cheat, I'm very public about it. This guy is, like, much more friendly to the hammer, by the way. He's a hammer friend. When is that going to be a thing? You want to face the end times with your eyes closed, but you don't want to miss the stream. Honestly, it's not that unreasonable, right? We've got tiny displays. We can make them flexible. Yeah, it has to be, it has to just be hardware. That's my personal rule for cybernetics too. It has to be basic hardware with any upgrades happening externally. I don't want to have to reinstall a new cybernetic every year because Apple started slowing down my eyeballs. I'm just walking over here because we haven't checked this out. Look, we almost missed this guy. A Kiroshi? That sounds so familiar. Gotcha.
This one should be easy. You've seen enough of it. If your answer's wrong now, you're not going to love it. This blue flower has many ways to take root, but only on man does it ever bear fruit.
Yeah, it's Ergo, right? I like this guy.
A metaphor is a tool for hiding horrifying truths. It is a creation
You feel called out?
to humans. Now then, another question. Not a riddle, no rhymes. Just a question. For you. Ergo does not appear out of thin air, so where did all those puppets get all that? Ergo. Ha! Yes! Always leave them laughing. That's what the king says. So, take this key, please. Then I say, off with yes.
Off with yes?
I trust you'll remember I lead the club, true, but I'm also a member.
The Ergo whispered. After spending 2 weeks in the hole. I hope you're doing all right. It sounds like a way we get Lepidopterus markipliers. Oh, geez, stop. Sir, you're being asked to perform. You're allowed to say no. If it never gets out, it morphs. Yeah. Perhaps. I hope this isn't going to doom the hotel for exploring. You got your Surrey words for the day. And I hope you liked them, because that's my Surrey words for the day, too.
The Stargazer isn't... You know...
I can't enhance my weapon. No. Yeah, there's a decent chance Surrey won't be home anyways. I don't think we want to do any, paid for rewards around here. I know you're probably joking, though. Half the time he's in chat, he's, at work, actually. He's actually more active in chat when he's at work than when he's here. Oh. We survived. We are living, thankfully. I don't know if we deserve the living. We're living on a prayer. We'll make it, I swear. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have sworn. I used my handles Fable art to perfectly block that. And now I got a free heal. We'll be fine, right? Yes. Technically. Okay. He-Man said nah. Not hard enough, though. But I promise this isn't going to be like this isn't another green monster. This isn't even a Dancer of Illusions, Walker of Illusions. There's no way there's a phase 2. They wouldn't do that to us. But actually they probably wouldn't, because there's no phantom spot. Aim is way off on him. Yeah, who rained on his parade anyway? Be less corrupted, man. Oh, shoot. I know that's why I felt so bad for switching off with a hammer. That's why we're stuck on the Walker of Illusion for so long, is punishment. That is honestly encouraging to hear, because I get a little stressed out sometimes when I'm failing to make progress. You just appreciate the time you had with the hammer. I'm still using it. No. No. Something about bonk calls to your ancestral cockles. It calls to your ancestral cockles. I've never thought about that. You can't block that. That's a grab attack. You can't block throws. Everyone knows that. Ancestors can have cockles. I'm just a little upset that I've been ruined enough that I was sitting here for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what in a rat's ancestry would call out to a hammer or a bonk, when it was obviously just normal Unga Bunga stuff. I'm sure there's a type of bonkin' rat out there. Gophers can't have all the fun. You have to. Why wouldn't you? For the Rat King himself. I'd be honored myself if the Rat King ever called on me to bonk. Not even a rat. As far as I know. Nope, 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 none of that. I had to use a non-standard controller grip to make that maneuver. Oh, this is us. This is it for us. DM20. Oh yeah, I've seen the beginning of that. I didn't watch all the way through. One of the characters is also a rat, right? I have to ask, was it an actual Rat King? Or a king of rats? It was both. They were Legion? That's an interpretation I haven't seen, but I appreciate. Individual rats serve the collective from outside as well. If only I could one day serve from inside the Rat King. Alas, it's not meant to be. I'm getting eaten again, sorry. Could there be a more divine ruler than just a whole lot of rats? Forming a conglomerate? It wouldn't work with mice. And I accept that. Yeah, well, it doesn't work with rats either, if you're being serious. This guy especially works. Oh. I hate it when I get stuck after talking about how easy the boss is. It's true. Too wheezy. True, I was there on Mars. They didn't use any of my footage, though. Probably because I was, like, 6 at the time. It was an odd include, to be sure. Legacy. Yeah, I was there for one episode, and then because the episode's quality did not meet their standards, they never aired it. Shoot. Lies and Eliza P stream? Never. We only tell truths while playing this game. It's not because I'm brilliant. It was actually because every time I was on screen, it would rapidly flash between red and blue. They couldn't figure out what was causing it, but it wasn't usable footage. Oh, shoot. This man's on a timer now. Yeah, I'm categorized as a... Okay, well, I guess it's not an issue. I'm categorized as a cognito hazard. It's too late for all of you. Remember when I said he got caught? That's what I was talking about. Alright. I will have to take a break, sorry. So, have yourselves a stretch. I'll maybe get a drink. I'll be back in less than 5. See you all then. How do I get out of this game again?